Alright, my beautiful people, just came back from the Friday concert. It is after 12. So the concert was from, it started like, the doors open at 7. It started after, like, it's supposed to start at 8, but actually started like 8:30. It had Vito, he was actually the one that was opening. And then around 9:40, Friday came out, and I actually enjoyed myself. I'm not gonna say I know all his music, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm actually washing the makeup off my face now. I'm gonna tell you guys how I wash the makeup off my face. And this is like the easiest version. Is I get like my cleanser, which I have right now, and I actually let it sit on my face. So I'm just gonna like wash my entire face. I let it sit, and then when I let it sit, this is the time I'm actually gonna go take a shower. And then in the shower, I usually wash off the remaining of it and then go from there. So I'm gonna show you guys my nice care routine after a face full of makeup. Be right back. So I finished, took a shower. So now I wiped off most of the makeup off my face. This is where I get my CeraVe Hydrating and Mercia water, and I start getting the rest off my face. Well, why do I have a glare like that? Alright. See? Since my face is having issues, I'm literally just going to use my CeraVe moisturizing lotion on my face. And, alright. And then I keep it on there, and then this is when I literally just go on my CeraVe. And I just... And that's how I'm going to use on my face. And this is how I set my makeup off. The concert was good, but I'm so hungry and I'm so tired. So I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow, and we're going to have more of a discussion. So good night, y'all. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. The quote for today is be patient with yourself. When you are trying to glow up in your glow up journey, you have to be patient. And that's something that I need to realize in my head, that I have to be patient. And what I learned in Bible study is you have to be patient to trust in God, to let him know that you are giving him the power, and you know that he has what's best for you and best in your interest. And you have to trust in him and be patient, because when things, especially good things, come your way, they're going to come out of nowhere. And that's with patience. And that's one thing that I'm learning especially within this globe journey process, is how to be patient, how continue to grow, and how continue to guide. And the reason why I say that is because I was literally having this same conversation with one of my best friends, and I was talking about this artist. This artist had a song that came out 2 to 2.5 years ago, and it was not popular. Literally, there was a remix to the song that still came out probably a long time ago, and literally now the song is so popular and he's getting the shine and recognition that he didn't even know that he was going to get or longed for, but he was patient in that process. Or maybe he was frustrated, but he was just showing that he just still has to be patient. And that's something that I'm learning within my globe journey process and in my entire process of building the type of brand and business that I want to build, is to be patient, trusting God, and trusting God's will. And that would definitely help me within my globe journey process, and that will help you within your globe journey process. So let's recap the concert. The concert was wonderful. I enjoyed Friday. The only thing that I'm gonna be funny with is that I did not know Friday was Haitian. I thought he was African. The reason why is because he has a song called "Done for Me" or "Done for Me" or something. It's in my gospel playlist on Spotify. So I heard the verse, and it was a verse of another artist that was African. So I literally thought that was him, and my friend was like, "No, he's Haitian." It makes sense though, because he has this one song that he was speaking in Creole, and I did not know it was Creole. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was a great concert. It was a great R&B concert. I've never been to like an R&B, apart from like Beyonce, because I consider Beyonce like R&B pop in between there. But I've never been to a concert like that. And when I say that I genuinely enjoyed that concert, I genuinely enjoyed the concert. I got the vibes. I felt good. I even left it like on like a good high. Like, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Not like Beyonce one, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And I just been patching up my hair, and I just been going with my hair patched up. Like literally I had to glue hair just to keep hair and look more full. But I did buy some hair. I went to the beauty supply store and I bought some hair that I'm actually going to redo my hair, but it's going to be water wave just to go with the process. But I'm going to do something like this again, but I'm going to do a little bit better. I'm actually going to teach myself how to do stitch braids. And I want to see if I could pick up a little bit of my edges. Not all of it, but I'm going to try to see. But let me tell you guys what, I'm super happy and proud of myself. I did my lashes in less than 10 minutes. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I said, that was me. I put my lashes on in less than 10 minutes. And I did my makeup, put my lashes on pop, and they weren't like lopsided. They didn't look crazy. I was so proud of myself. You guys don't know. I was so proud of myself. I said, yes, I did that. I did that. So that's something I'm going to continue doing. I'm going to continue to keep doing my lashes. And there's other times that I just can't do it, the clusters. I literally just want to take them off because sometimes when I'm sleeping, I don't want nothing in my eye. Yeah, and the nails are done. We're going to see, because this new nail tech, she said that it's supposed to make my nails last long and healthy without any issues and everything like that. So I'm keeping an eye on that, and I'm scoping the scenery out. But guys, life is lifing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, no matter what I go through, I'm always going to pray to God. Even when good things are coming my way, I'm praying to God and giving him thanks. But there's just some things in my life that there's so much uncertainty, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what direction to go into. I don't know. I'm asking God to show me signs. I'm talking to God. I'm praying to God. And it's like, honestly, I haven't seen the signs yet, or maybe I have and I'm ignoring it, or I'm not realizing those are signs by God. But I just been praying to God, asking God for some form of enlightenment, empowerment, just to help me to continue on, to grow and to grind. And it's been extremely stressful because I don't know what else to do, what else to say. I don't know anything at this moment. I'm literally just holding on by a piece of thread. But I am praying to God that God literally answers my prayers, and I just have to be patient in this process. Like, literally the quote for today, I definitely have to be patient. I have to be patient. I've been trusting into God, talking to God, having conversations with God. I don't know. Like, I literally don't know. And it's like, it sucks because when I'm in my globe journey process and there's certain things that I'm trying to level up on, and I'm at a standstill and I cannot. And I said to myself, what else can I do to elevate within myself within this process? Like, what else am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to turn to? What else am I supposed to look at? And it's like, I don't know. And I can understand how you guys are probably feel in that same position with whatever you are going through. And I want you to know that I feel the same way. We are both humans. We are all Hey my beautiful people, happy Wednesday. The quote for today is give yourself time. When you are in your globe journey, give yourself time and give yourself grace. Everything is not going to happen overnight as we hope and pray for. But when you give yourself time to continue to elevate, continue to grow, things will get better. And I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. And this has something to do with years ago. I'll never forget when I used to have a lot of friends. They used to have cars. They used to have move out. They lived on their own in majority of their 20s, early teens, late teens, like 18, 19, 20 and all that stuff. And I used to always say, oh my God, I cannot wait to move out of my parents' place. I cannot wait to have my own car. And I had to give myself time because I had to understand that my path is not the same as everybody else's path. And I gave myself time and I gave myself grace. Like literally, I closed on my own place at 29, turning 30 years old. Not a lot of people could say that. Number two, I was able to get my own car as a lease at first. No, first I had a car that I bought cash, then I got a lease, and then I continued upgrading with different cars. I never thought in a million years the car that I have today would be the car that I'll ever get. I would never have thought that. But you know what? I gave myself time and I gave myself grace. And that's what you have to do within your globe journey process. Look at it when it comes to career. I didn't know where my career was heading to. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know where I was going. I don't know what was going on within my globe journey process within my career. I finished my bachelor's and I was making probably $13 an hour as a claims specialist. Moved to a different company, was still doing a claims specialist, went and got my master's throughout the same time and process. And so happened at my job, they asked me, hey, do you want to know a little bit about analysis? And I said, of course. Moved up to an analysis. Now I moved up to a senior analysis. And now I moved up into a different role. I never knew what my career was going to be, but I gave myself time. And literally, when you put your faith and trust in God, everything is going to fall into place. It may not happen immediately the way you want it to, or you want it now, but giving yourself grace and time is when a lot of things that you were praying and hoping for and rushing for before, it falls into place now, and you at a more better space and have a better mindset to take care of it. And I say it all the time, especially when it comes to my relationship that I'm in now. I will be honest with you, I was a very picky person within who I wanted to build a relationship with. And literally, I met my boyfriend out of like nowhere. Because I wasn't in a mind state of being in a relationship. I was focused on me and I was focused on leveling up and glowing up. And if he had met me years before, he probably would not meet the best version I am of myself now. Let's continue to grow and to glow up. So give yourself time within your globe journey process. And I promise you things are going to get better. Things are going to lighten. And you're going to feel so relieved with life in its entirety. Just give yourself time in your globe journey process. Trust in God, have faith in God, and have patience. And everything is going to work out. And I am a testimony. I'm literally one testimony. Many other people are testimonies, but it's something I wanted to share with you all today. I took my hair out, and this is the joy of learning, of knowing how to do your own hair. You could do different things yourself. So I took my hair out and I washed my hair. I'm deep conditioning it right now, but I'm actually going to show a separate video of the style that I'm doing, because I think I want to do that. I think I want to start recording how I do certain styles, especially as someone as myself that have thinner edges. And on top of that, it's in my globe journey process that I want to go back to doing my hair and just doing little different things and trying different styles in my hair and different ways to not do the same thing, because I'm tired of doing the same sewing. I'm tired of doing the same knotless braids, and especially how those were thinning my hair out. I want to give my hair some form of break and to try different styles and more natural like styles and more styles that I don't think I would ever try it ever. So stay tuned for those videos. I'm gonna try to do my best to think of different styles or new things. I may do the same styles but different things. eat your order. Stay tuned for those videos within that process. But there's this new series that I was thinking about doing within the globe journey process, and it's not like a series, but it's more like a mini series and explaining many things about different celebrities that I love their globe journey process. So far I have 9 celebrities in mind, so I'm just gonna jot that down and then move up in that certain way to elevate and say, oh my god, this celebrity, they look where they started from and look how they grew up and elevated and so forth. So I'll think about making those into a mini series and just seeing how that goes, because I love looking at celebrities' globe journey and it's enlightening. I want to include men and women because I feel like everybody is growing up and leveling up in some form of way, some way, somehow, and it's so shocking and surprising. I probably may do like a less than 5-minute series, and I probably may post it probably, I don't know which day out the week. I have to think that out. I think that's a really good idea. So drop it in the comments if you like that idea and move on from there. But alrighty guys, so I'm gonna let this set a little bit. I've been watching Smallville. I'm on season 5 finally. It took 2 weeks. I'm on season 5. I'm going through this like crazy. I will talk to you guys later. So bye. So I just finished officially working out, and I want to let you guys know that I did actually do my 40-minute walk on my walking pad prior to me doing it, and I'm actually doing superset. I like to do a little superset a little bit more often because I get the workout be done a little bit quicker. That's my opinion. It's quicker and get out the way and done when doing superset. So I'm gonna probably start doing that moving forward, the same way how when I do my Pilates, I do the express Pilates. I like to just do it 1 to like 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, and I'm done with working out. So I did want to give you guys an update. I noticed that I am getting a little bit more weight, and I was 162. I'm probably like between 170 to like 175 right now. I have not looked on the scale, so I'm actually getting myself back to losing that weight. I realized that especially around my lunchtime, I started to snack a little bit more often than I usually do, which is kind of like trippy to me. So I realized I do snack a lot, and I realized I have been eating a little bit over what I usually eat. So I'm trying to take a step back and just focus on that and regrouping, trying to take it one day at a time. But at least I'm still being active, which is good. But I want to give you guys the quote for today. So happy Thursday. The quote is, now is the time to start. So literally now is the time to start, regardless of anything in your journey. Even if you stop, regroup again, now is the time to start and continue going. It's the same thing with how I always take accountability. It's now the time to start for me to stop overthinking it and just do it and just take with the flow and take things one day at a time. But that's an update. I want to let you guys know that this is like my new hairstyle. I have a solo video on how I did it, but I want to let you guys know that I actually let Chat GPT pick out the color and see which color actually matches with my face better. And Chat GPT picked out this color and picked out this brand and this curl pattern. So I have the free tress crochet in water wave in color TT33, and it is a 22-inch, and I actually like it. It actually looks nice on me. And I actually did my braids myself, so I'm gonna show you guys all of that in my separate video. This, as far as the update go for regarding the working out, I'm actually holding myself accountable, and I'm just trying to take things one day at a time and go back to how it was. It's a journey, it's a process. My weight always go up and down. My main thing is that I bought a dress for my birthday beginning of this year, and I just want to make sure that I fit it for my birthday in December. That's all. So that's like my goal now. That's what I'm sticking to. I'm saying to myself, try not to gain any more weight and just try to lose the weight that I have. And you know, losing 10 pounds is like the hardest of the hardest, especially if it's like the last 10 pounds here and there. But I'm gonna try it, do the best I can. I'm gonna give myself like 3 months to lose that 10 pounds. I feel like that's reasonable, and it's better because that's like £1.5 a month or something like that. Just something in that range to help me take it one day at a time. But I wanted to say I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm doing have a lot of errands tomorrow after work, so I'm probably gonna just vlog here and there in regards to that. But I just love my hair, and I did my hair better this time. Last time I did it, did it the lazy way, but I did my hair so much better this time. I actually love it. I feel like I look pretty and I look good, and I just love that. Alrighty guys, so have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, happy Friday. The quote for today is get out of your own way. When you're glowing up, you have to get out of your own way, especially when it comes to old habits that's trying to stop you back from glowing up, and you keep procrastinating. You have to get out that way, because if you don't do that, you continue to be stuck on the same path as you're trying to grow and to elevate. And this also applies to people around you, so watch out for them. I literally had a whole thing I talked about B. Simone when it comes to that, like get out of your own way, because there are people like her. You don't need friends like that. But I want to let you guys know that in moving forward in my glow journey process and trying to find ways to lose weight and eat more high protein, fiber, all that good stuff, to try not to overeat like I used to, I actually made this high protein pizza, and I use a gluten-free flour, and I added Greek yogurt, so it has no yeast. Just got the mozzarella cheese. I'm not really a fan of pepperoni at all. My pizza look good. Oh my gosh, yesterday guys, I made cinnamon rolls and they were so good. I did the same thing, and I used the Greek yogurt, but I used vanilla Greek yogurt for that, and that was just really good. I'm actually gonna put a picture to show you guys of how it came out, because right now it's in the fridge and it's in the foil paper. I don't feel like unwrapping and doing all that good stuff. This is something that I'm trying to do, and I love baking. Anybody knows me, I prefer baking than cooking. I could bake, but cook. So I'm gonna taste my first piece with you guys. And I got all the ingredients from Aldi when it comes to the pizza sauce, the cheese, and everything. So this is how it looks. And I'm gonna be completely honest. It tastes like, you know when you used to buy pizza, you used to get pizza at school or the cafeteria? That's what it tastes like. But I'm gonna drizzle some of the hot honey, because I saw some people use hot honey and they said it was actually good. So let's drizzle some of the hot honey on it. The hot honey is not too bad. I'm gonna put the ingredients for you guys to use if you guys ever want to, and I'm going to also put the cinnamon roll ingredients as well, in case you would like to make those at home. I'm telling you, literally, it's like 1, 2, 3. The cinnamon roll one is a little bit floury because the dough was so sticky, because you have to use cold butter and then it starts to melt. And then you're also using Greek yogurt, so it's a lot of liquid stuff. So you don't really have that yeast that kind of hold it together. So it was a little bit difficult in that process. I kept trying to put flour to try to roll it up and try to use my rolling pin. I literally just had to try to use my hands and my fingers to try to finish it off. And I did wear gloves because I didn't want dough to get underneath my nails. And I did it for the cinnamon rolls and this. But I'm just happy in the process of me taking it one day at a time in terms of doing this baking stuff. I always seen cinnamon rolls and never knew I could make it at home. And it's probably even less calories because then I have all the extra preservatives as well as this pizza. But if I find any more ingredients, I'll definitely share with you guys so you guys can see it. Because trust me, when we're in the glow up process, we grow up together. We living up together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to find something to do and we're going to find some ways to do. But how do you guys like my hair? Do you guys think my hair is cute? Yes or no? Drop them in the comments below because I want to hear what you guys got to say. But I thought it was really cute. Like, when I went outside, like, I really felt like the other hairstyle before, like, I liked it. But I feel like it wasn't done the way I wanted to, but I feel like this one is done a little bit better. And I was thinking about adding more hair, but I wanted to see when it gets old to really see from there. This whole process and journey of my life, it feels like bittersweet. It's because no one tells you that sometimes when you are trying to evolve in yourself, you tend to not like to do things you used to do. You tend to think differently, act differently, and look at things a different way than you used to. And it kind of affects you because you're trying to determine, is this like, this is the real you? Or this is the more evolved you. And what I mean by the real you and evolved you is that, like, have I always had these feelings but never really acted out on you? Or is it because now that I'm evolved, I just want to dead it? Like, I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. That's the way I think about things, especially within the glow up journey process and leveling up. We all, whatever you want to call it, leveling up, glowing up, boss girl, girl life, anything it is, it's really a journey, it's really a process. And I don't think a lot of people understand, like, this is something that goes on forever for your lifetime. Like, I mean, forever. This is not something that happens, like, 1 to 3 you're done. This is something you're always doing. Like, you're always finding ways to elevate. Look at Beyonce. She's always trying to find ways to make more money to elevate. Look, she came out with a hair care line. Look at Rihanna, always trying to find ways to elevate, and she came out with Savage. She came out with her Fenty beauty products. And look at Lindsay Lohan, which I'm so proud of her. Look at where she came from. She was a child actor, I should say actress. She had her troubles, and look at her now. She's more evolved. She looks healthy. She's married. She's in a, like, she has a kid. Like, look how she evolved and how she grew up. Like, look at all these different people and look how they glow up. And it's something that happens every day in the process. You are always learning, you are always evolving, you are always glowing up. And that's something that we really have to understand within our journey, is that we're always going to go up. We're always going to level up regardless of anything. You don't see how many times millionaires are trying to find the next way to become a billionaire. Like, it's all in the process, it's all doing something. So that's sometimes the way I think about it. I said to myself, like, yo, like, have I always felt this way, or is it because now that I'm growing up, leveling up, I'm seeing things differently, and I'm knowing how to angle things differently and how to pursue things differently? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, especially like when it comes to career, like, you see things in your career, you're saying to yourself, have I always been this naive, or is it now that I'm growing up and leveling up, I'm noticing certain things, I'm just understanding it now fully? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm thinking now, that's how I'm moving now. Even when it comes to just seeing certain things, how people interact with me, how people act around me, I'm always saying to myself, like, I'm always thinking now, like, now it's like something I'm always thinking about, and I'm always calculating, okay, X, Y, Z, and it's like, it makes me look like I'm crazy, but I'm not. I'm literally trying to say, okay, I get this, I understand this. Now I know how to move forward. Now I know how to move accordingly. Now I got to figure out my next plan. Now I got to see how I can find another way to move about this, go about this, X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I have been thinking about in my entire process. But yeah, good thing for the chit chat. Tomorrow I'm going to put my makeup on. I have to go to CVS and do some passport photos. You know how that process goes. So I'll probably want to do a video of how I do my makeup. I'll probably do it in a separate video, I'm not sure, but I just want to do something light, because, you know, passport photos, you gotta be very careful, and that flashback is gonna look crazy. And I'm pissed because it was one photo that I took, I looked so nice in that photo, but it can't be used because it's like 3 or 4 years old, and they're not gonna accept it. But I'll get back to you guys. I'll drop everything below. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy Saturday, guys. Okay, now I did my face because I actually went to do my passport photo finally, and trust me, CVS was going through problems. It had up and down services, and on top of that, I got a little bit of makeup goodies that I need to replenish within my little makeup thing. So let's go into this. So here are my passport photos. When they tell you do not smile, I'm always tempted to smile. Always tempted to smile. But I made sure not to. I did like a little slick smirk to see how that goes. And then I actually purchased my primer grip, my Power Grip primer from e.l.f. It was $10. It's clutch. I always use this. Always go for it. This is like the best primer to me. The milk actually makes my skin break out. But this is a great dupe. And it's affordable. Bougie on a budget. Especially when you're glow up era. Next is, I love the NYX brow pencil. I got this in deep brown, and I love using this on my eyebrows. The one that I had is actually finishing, so I said let me just go ahead and grab this for now. And those are the goodies that I bought. You girls trying to be bougie in the budget, especially with how this economy is going. I'm making very sure that I'm only buying things unless like my product is completely done or on the brink of being done, and I need to buy it now and put down to prepare for it, because that grip primer, the way I use that like it's water, it's almost done. And that liner, the eyebrow pencil, I kid you not, I was doing my eyebrows and I kept sharpening and it went down so much. I was like, yeah, I definitely need to regroup on those, and I did. So I have those right now, which is perfect. This is it for this weekend Saturday. I intend to relax today because I am going out tomorrow, which is going to be a whole new week for my vlog, but I intend to relax the rest of the evening. So this may be the last video for Saturday, but if it is so, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend at this point, and stay bougie and blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next week.